Hey there, awesome Pi pioneers and crypto enthusiasts, ready to dive into some thrilling updates about our favorite crypto project, Pi Network. If you're wondering why everyone's talking about Pi, or if you're feeling a bit frustrated by the wait for the Mainnet launch, don't worry, I've got all the answers you need. Today we're uncovering the big picture, what's been holding up the launch, why the Pi Network IOU has been chilling at $38.80 while other cryptos are going wild, and how the developers are quietly setting the stage for a massive breakthrough. Whether you're new to this or a seasoned Pi pioneer, I'm here to make it all super easy to understand and a lot of fun. But before we get started, I got a question just for you. Do you think Pi Network will reach Bitcoin level heights, or will it stay steady for a while? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I can't wait to see what you all think. And while you're at it, go ahead and comment Pi Network to the moon along with your country name. I love seeing where all of you amazing pioneers are tuning in from. If you enjoy content like this, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps me keep bringing you the latest, most exciting Pi Network updates and insights. Just a quick heads up. This video is for entertainment purposes only, and not financial advice of any kind. So always do your own research before making any investment decisions. Alright, let's dive into the world of Pi Network and all the excitement it's building up, while at the same time causing a few raised eyebrows. I mean, if you're into crypto and you haven't heard about Pi Network, you might just be living under a digital rock. But don't worry, I'm here to bring you up to speed with everything that's been going on with this project. Picture this. While the mighty Bitcoin is skyrocketing, with smaller tokens making some wild jumps too, Pi Network is gearing up for its grand Mainnet launch. But there's been some frustration bubbling up in the Pi community, or pioneers as they like to call themselves. Why? Well, it seems like the launch is taking a bit longer than expected, and patience is wearing thin. You know how it is. When you're waiting for something big, time seems to stretch on forever. Now don't worry if all this sounds like tech jargon. I'm about to break it down for you in a way that'll make you feel like a crypto pro. So grab your virtual popcorn and let's get into it. First up, let's talk about what's happening with the price of Pi Network's IU. Yep, that's a thing. For the past few months, it's been sitting tight at $38.80. Pretty stable compared to the wild roller coaster that Bitcoin has been on. Bitcoin, by the way, has been soaring to $62,000 like it's on a crypto rocket. And if you're into the smaller altcoins, you probably noticed some crazy gains in tokens like Farcana, Popcat, Tucker Carlson. Yeah, that's a thing. And even a coin called Ben the Dog. These little guys were leaping over 40% in just 24 hours. Meanwhile, Pi Network IOU, just chilling, minding its own business, staying solid at its $38.80 mark. But don't let that calm exterior fool you. Pi Network is quietly but diligently working toward a massive breakthrough. The long-awaited Mainnet launch. So what's holding them up, you ask? The developers have their hands full with three big tasks. The first, and maybe the most important, is KYC. Now, if you've ever signed up for anything financial or crypto-related, you've probably heard this before. It stands for Know Your Customer, and it's a way to make sure that people using Pi Network are real, legitimate users. No bots, no frauds, just real pioneers. The good news? Over 5 million Pi coins have already made it to the enclosed mainnet because their holders passed the KYC process. Woohoo, progress! But KYC is just one piece of the puzzle. The second goal? Creating utility. That means making sure Pi Network can actually be used for real-world applications. They're holding regular hackathons. Think of these as intense coding marathons, where developers come together to build apps and services that will work on the Pi Network. The more useful things people can do with Pi, the more valuable it will become. And let's face it, the crypto world loves utility. Then, there's the third piece of the puzzle, market conditions. Pi Network developers are waiting for the right moment when the crypto winds are blowing in their favor. Timing is everything, especially in a market that can go from a bull to a bear, faster than you can say blockchain. Okay, so where does all this leave us? Well, in their latest update, Pi Network's devs shared some pretty cool stats. For one, there are now 20,000 computer nodes in the network, which is a fancy way of saying they have a lot of computers helping to run the whole thing. Altogether, these nodes contain over 1 million CPUs, putting Pi Network in the top ranks when it comes to decentralization in the crypto space. It's like building the foundation for a skyscraper, making sure it's rock solid before anything else goes up. And in a surprising twist, they've even created a clean testnet blockchain to double-check everything before the mainnet goes live. It's like testing a recipe before serving it at a dinner party. You want to make sure it's perfect before the big reveal. Now let's not ignore the elephant in the room. Pi Network IOU. It's been around since 2022, and despite the delays in the official Mainnet launch, it took the crypto world by storm earlier this year, even hitting a high of $121. Unfortunately, like a lot of things in the crypto space, what goes up often comes down, and Pi IOU dropped back to around $40. And there it has stayed, while other altcoins like Bitcoin and its friends are partying up in the sky. But here's where things get interesting. Once Pi Network hits the big leagues and is listed on major exchanges like Binance and OKX, the future of Pi coins, not IOUs but the real deal, could be anyone's guess. Will it shoot up to the moon like Bitcoin? Or will it hang out on Earth a little longer? Time will tell, and the anticipation is real. Now you might have heard the crypto term death cross floating around. Don't worry, it's not as spooky as it sounds. It's a pattern that Bitcoin is showing, and it could signal some rough times ahead for the market. But while Bitcoin is bracing for turbulence, Pi Network is charging ahead, focused on its mission to launch its mainnet and make sure everything is ready for pioneers to start trading their Pi coins for real. At this point, over 13 million pioneers have successfully completed their KYC, and around 6 million have already transitioned to the mainnet. And if you're one of those who hasn't finished KYC yet, don't panic. Pi Network is giving everyone a 6-month grace period to get verified, so there's still time to join the party and make sure you're on the right side of history when Pi finally makes its public debut. Of course, there's more to come. Pi Network's goal is to launch with at least 100 decentralized applications, or dApps for short, and they've currently got around 27 in the works. These range from gaming and NFTs to utilities and commerce. The road ahead might be long, but with so much progress, it's hard not to feel a little excited about what's coming next. So, whether you're a Pi pioneer or just curious about the future of this ambitious project, one thing's for sure. Pi Network's mainnet launch is going to be one wild ride. Buckle up and keep your eyes peeled, because the crypto world is full of surprises, and Pi Network just might be the next big thing to shake it up. Alright folks, here's the scoop. Today we dived into the latest on Pi Network's journey to its long-awaited mainnet launch. While Bitcoin and other tokens are on a wild ride, Pi Network is steadily holding its ground at $38.80. The team is busy tackling key tasks like KYC, creating real-world utility, and waiting for the perfect market moment. With millions of pioneers already verified and exciting developments on the horizon, the future of Pi Network is looking bright. If you found this update helpful and want to stay in the loop with all things Pi Network, make sure to hit that like button. Share this video with your fellow crypto enthusiasts, and subscribe to the channel. Your support means the world to us and keeps these updates coming. I'm curious, what are your thoughts on Pi Network's mainnet launch? Do you think it will skyrocket once it hits major exchanges? Drop your predictions in the comments below. And if you've got any questions or insights, don't hesitate to share them there as well. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks a ton for watching, and I can't wait to catch you in the next video.